Hey everyone, welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore Weather Survival. Kind of forgot I had this series, not gonna lie. Um, put it on the back burner because I said I wanted to finish up a few other series, and I did. So now I have this series to come back to when it runs alongside our No Wildlife Challenge in the Long Dark. So maybe it'd be a nice thing to just kind of run side by side. So I had to go watch the other episode to make sure I knew what I was doing for this episode. So it seems like the main goal that I'm trying to do right now is just XP collecting. We got to find every source of XP that we can possibly find. So that's kind of why I'm out here harvesting all the crops to eventually go to sell them. I know I wanted to find a village. Obviously, we are in one. So I think the plan is just to grab absolutely everything. I kind of think that would be good. None of these villages have carrots or potatoes or just a crop in general that fortune works on. Because I'd love to have all this wheat. I would love for it to be carrots so we could just trade really easily using our fortune pickaxe. But these hay bales will do. I'm going to grab all of them. I should probably make... Is there stone? There is. Let me make a hoe real quick. Might make my life a little easier. So it's been a little bit, obviously, since I played this, so I gotta kind of lock back in, if you will. Let's get these seeds out of here. I don't think I need the seeds, although the melon seeds, I think I recall trying to make something out of those. I'll get the bones out of there. That gold nugget, too, and I don't really care. Okay. Yeah, I think I recall we were just trying to grab all these crops. So let's do that. Let's do that. Can I check maybe radar? That hasn't been something I said in a while. Let's see. What we got going on? Nothing. Okay, now where are we in the world, too? Where did I end up going? My goodness, I'm so far from home. What? Oh my goodness. Look at this little island right here. That's cool. Yeah, where's home? 5,000 blocks away. Cool. Just a casual 5 kilometers from home. Nice. Gonna rob this village for absolutely everything it has. So, I could cut it here. Absolutely harvest everything. And then cut it back when we get to the house. But I don't think I really will. All these seeds. Oh my goodness. So much stuff. Could honestly just trade with the villagers right here. I don't know, though. We'll figure something out. I'd like to maybe trade with the villagers back home just because they have a lot of the stuff I need, right? The mending books and everything. So leveling up my villagers with trading items would be good. Actually, I know how we can pick up seeds. Hold on. I know a little tech we can do. A little technique. There we go. So now we'll only pick up what I need. Nice. And I actually am going to take the time to break some of these, because I know we do have a melon farm back at home. Oh, the horse likes the golden apple, that's right. There we go. Should be able to pick the melon seeds up, no problem. There we go. Cool. I could also potentially run to the nether real quick, couldn't I? Could potentially do that. Get some quartz. I don't think quartz is really strong, though, in terms of wind. We can find that out real quick, though, right? Let's see. I think, if I remember correctly, PM weather, block strength, will do QU, quartz block. 113, so it's destroyed in a category 2, basically. Not helpful. High-end category 2, at least. In other news, though, a few days ago, because I know, obviously, this mod is very, very heavy in tornadoes as opposed to hurricanes, but a few days ago, they actually upgraded one of the tornadoes that happened in North Dakota. I think this happened in June, this tornado, but they upgraded one of the tornadoes to EF5, so it's the world's first officially rated EF5 in 12 years. And it happened in North Dakota not too long ago, just a few months. So I thought that was insanely cool. the fact that we've got an EF5 now. There was a lot of videos made on like how we'll never see another one again just because of how ratings go and everything, but no. There was an EF5. I think how they got to that conclusion with that EF5 was that they found a train car that was thrown something like 500 feet from the tracks, and that train car weighed like 100 tons, something outrageous. And the tornado was able to throw that, and they did calculations, and they found winds of like 230 that were able to throw it. I think the official rating for that tornado was 210 plus miles per hour, so it's still kind of unreal. So that was cool. But our hurricane season 2 has been very, very weird. 2 category 5s so far this year, while also kind of below average. Like, what the heck is this season? I think the most amazing part of this... what can I throw out? I gotta throw something out. Can I get away with making... Actually, I can put those in my plane. Let's just make all this wheat into hay bales. How about that? But no, the most amazing part about this hurricane season has been the fact that there's been absolutely no activity in the Caribbean or Gulf area. Like, that's wild, you know? And we've had 2 category 5s, and none of them have been in the Caribbean Sea or the Gulf. That's just crazy to me. Absolutely wild. Reminds me, I think I was looking through some records. I think like 1962 was kind of like that. Off the top of my head, I'm kind of a freak when it comes to hurricanes, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, a few of my maps for a lot of hurricane records went viral on Twitter, or whatever they call it now, X. But some cool stuff. 1962 had no activity in the Caribbean. I think 1951, off the top of my head. No, 1951 actually had Hurricane Charlie, which cut through the Caribbean. 1958 had nothing. Anyway, you get the point. You get the point. I like hurricanes. But cool stuff all around. You know what else is cool? This village. This village is very nice. I do enjoy. Gonna grab all this free wood here. That's a lot of it. Floating sign. Cool. Probably not gonna be able to explore all of it. Not that I'm short on time or anything, but I'm short on attention span. Don't want to spend all day harvesting. Let's get all the seeds out, and let's do the little trick again. Don't know why I have that. There we go. Yeah, so a few people definitely wanted to see this series come back, and quite honestly, I can't blame you. This was a very, very fun series. I think I'll probably go and maybe beat the Ender Dragon. Not quite sure. The only reason I'm kind of like hesitant on doing that is because, number one, if I die, obviously, and number two, we can have the same amount of fun not doing that, you know, and just kind of building things without having to really take the game that far. We could always get the Elytra, but that will really make no use for our plane anymore. So that's kind of what I'm trying to consider. Got these bookshelves, cool. Is there a chest back here that I saw? There was. Okay, nothing crazy in it, though. Yeah, just mid. Okay. And then, what was up here? Oh, melon seeds. Ooh, look at this. Good stuff. Oh, let's not put my my bread away. Okay, we have some sort of weather. Could be, maybe. Let's see how it's... Okay, that's not going to be a hurricane. I don't think. Nah, I think it could be some outer bands developing. Oh, yeah, look at that. Wait a minute. That's not the eye, is it? Nope, weird cloud formation. Cool. Alright. Lack of a better idea. Let's get over here. Oh, we cut through the melons so quickly. Nice. So I am getting all these pumpkins, or these melon seeds, just because we do have that melon farm back home that we want to do stuff with. And melons do quote-unquote sell very well, if you will. They do sell. So it would be kind of nice to grab all of them. Got a zombie here. He doesn't know me, though. Get pieced, buddy. Alright, yeah, would love to maybe start, like, do some more things with the game, you know, as opposed to weather mod. Like, maybe mod it up even more at some point for, like, a Season 2, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. There could be a lot of fun stuff we do. I want to try, especially, you know, playing this game and everything. It makes me want to branch out a little bit on the channel. You know, The Long Dark is really fun. Definitely fun. I, like, basically grew up on that game, right? But it is really, really nice to branch out once in a while. Do some fun games. I saw Water Park Simulator. Hey, you know what? Maybe trying that one day. I think that'd be fun. I don't know, just more games. Anything and everything, you know? And especially getting some input from you guys in the comments would definitely be something of interest for myself. Alright, time to make all these into hay bales again. There we go. Gotta make sure we don't get snuck up on by something. Alright, that works for now. Really stripping this this village clean here. It's kind of what I wanted to do, though. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything over here. Oh no, we look at Hey, my bad. You know what I'm saying? My bad. But it is for a very good cause, I would say. Probably wouldn't get too much agreeance in this village, but I would say it's for a good cause. Grab all those. We actually do have a fortune pickaxe on us, too. Something to note. What the heck was that? Oh, poor buddy. Oh, there goes his buddy. Right, there is one down. I'm going to take all of these. Let's throw out... I might keep the flower pot, actually. It's a nice little touch. Good on that. I'll take all this. I'll take the lectern as well. Yeah. Seems good to me. And I like lanterns as well. There's some more hay bales. I was looking for these. Our hoe is on its way out. That is okay. Alright. Man, it's like this side of the village is huge. There's so much to be had. But I think we got it all. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it looks like we did get it all. It's just, where did I keep my plane? Anybody remember? Because I sure don't. Hey, plane? Are we around here somewhere? I have had my fun. I want to go home now. Probably be breaking some of these with the fortune pick. Yeah, see, it does. I think it does make a difference. And a good thing this is not my village, huh? Okay. Plane, where did you go? Where could you be? I don't know, but I found more things to harvest. Might want to maybe, yeah, I might want to maybe go to bed. Real quick. Spend some time looking for the plane on the map, maybe. Certainly got some stuff I can... Oh, private. Hey, say no more. What's so private in here? This is cool. That was it, huh? Just all this? Might as well be public. This place, just nothing here. Take all these, though. Let's get this guy out of here. Oh, did it again. Turn them into sticks, why not? Okay, I'm going to probably do a little bit of converting into some more stacks. There we go. A little something for me. Let's head to bed. Okay, where the heck is my plane? Let's look on the map here very, very closely. It's not going to be over here. I don't think. Oh, it is right here. Wait, it's right over there. I see it. It's so tiny on the mini-map, but it's right there. Yep. It's right over that way. We'll keep note of it. I saw it on the map. We're good. Okay. Last minute crops before we leave. Gonna take the time to get the melons as well. Please don't hurt me, skeleton. Oh, he's right there in the water. Now, if I recall, mending on all the armor, that's great. That's actually very elite. Oh, look at all this bucket of water right here. Yeah, I'm taking it all. Buckets are very useful. Alright, really? Oh, missed twice. We'll just won't talk about that at all. That was horrible. It's fine. Not picking up any of the wheat. That's okay. What do I want to drop? Flower pot. You have been released of duty. Gonna have to convert all these into hay bales again. 52. 64. All right. Down goes that. There's a few. Oh, we're gonna get full on hay bale space. That's all right. I'll keep that crafting table down for a minute. Okay. Let's get up here. It's like farming simulator right now. Honestly, huh? There we are. I'll give this villager all of the seeds back. Here you go. Ow! Hey! Relax. I do need XP, so I will take the time. Thank you. Here you go, villager. Okay. Back here. Get all these made again. Okay. I think we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe start heading out. We'll see what I come across. Already got that. Okay, the plane was over here somewhere. There it is. Nice. Sorry, 1 second. Grab that too. Nice. Okay, I think our work here is done, except for this right here. Put that down. Yeah, we're gonna have... Oh my goodness, there's like a whole section of the village I just completely didn't get. What the heck? And all these melon seeds too? How many melons do I have? Melon seeds, 56. We should have enough to complete our melon farm. The biggest threat though is certainly gonna be some tornado that comes along and just absolutely destroys our melon farm. We got hit by a tornado. I think in the last episode we got a direct hit, actually. Okay, this is just not what I want. There we go. Yeah, we got a direct hit by a tornado, and that, like, stripped a lot of our crops away. So we might have to very well figure something out in terms of keeping our crops safe. Maybe, like, an indoor spot. I already plan on making a airplane hangar when we get back, because having my airplane get sucked up into a tornado and then thrown 3,000 blocks is not really fun for me. Looking for it is certainly not a fun game. I think I'll do that. Okay, let's do that for now. Forces us to pick up all the wheat. There we go. Am I full on melon seeds? I am. Okay, so I'm not going to pick up any more. Excellent. Grab all these. This guy's got some over here. And more hay bales, too. I might actually just see if I can trade something away real quick. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Just like real quick. So this dude... Oh, that's my wheat. It doesn't look like a lot, though, so you can have it. No, that's also mine. That's okay. Got so much of it. What'd you say? You said something to me. The game did anyway. Alright, down here. Let's break in. Hoe did not last. Gonna finish gathering up all this stuff. Perfect. Okay, get out of here. Let's drop all the water buckets this time. Okay. 32. That should be good for now. Yep, here you are. Does my sword have mending? It does not. We actually do need to get a better sword. I won't lie. It would be kind of nice. There we go. 19 wheat now. Thank you. Okay. Restock up to 2 times per day. Ah. I understand. If you guys aren't going to take all this, I will. Alright, villager. What do you have for me right after I eat? Okay. What do you have for me that can repair my pickaxe? Ooh, nice. Here, take your wheat seeds and your melon seeds. I am going to do that. Yeah, the reason I'm doing this is just for, quite honestly, just XP. Gotta be honest. This is nice to get the ball rolling in terms of XP. Hey, stay right there. Thank you. Take my pumpkins too, might as well. Nice. We are getting some deals. It's like Black Friday. Come back. Perfect. Oh, and you can take the melons too? Let's go. Nice. I don't need any more melon seeds. Good on that. Okay. Well, the villagers here are kind of doing me a solid by taking a lot of my stuff. So that's kind of nice. I know I wanted to wait until I got back home, but the inventory was just simply not going to allow for such. So that's fine. Let's go do this batch over here. We are almost done with this village, though. So we will be going home shortly. Got no space. Potatoes. It's only 3 of them. There we go. Nice. Okay. I think we're good here. I see another melon. Do I have any more melons in the inventory? I don't think so. Yeah, no. I definitely don't. Okay. My crafting table's over here. We're going to have to leave that one. Alright, all is well. All is well. So why don't we start going back home, I'm thinking. We'll go back home, we'll organize ourselves, and then see what kind of needs to be done. I think that's the plan. Just do that. Do that as well. And do that. There we go. Alright. Who's making the noise? Oh, it's an armadillo. I was like, what the heck is that? Yes, all that coal in there. Free another inventory slot. Thank you. Alright, so I'm headed back home, so it looks like I'm just going right behind. Let's see if I remember how to operate this. I do. All the way back to... Why do I have base 1 marked? Oh, that's all the way up there. 5,000 blocks away. Gonna go back to our real home. We'll get to also see some of that tornado damage that occurred a few episodes ago. And our village, too, got hit by a tornado, so... gonna have to stay on alert a little bit. There's another village right here, man. Really? Look at all of that, all those cash crops right there. I'll have to come back at some point. That's nice, though. Got like 2 lagoons over there. Some nice real estate. Okay, we're headed the right way. Here we got a little bit of the tornado. We should start to come across that path. And that path should take us... Oh! You see everybody falling from the sky? That's because I didn't unlock this part of the map yet when the tornado came through. Here we go. Came right across here. It's pretty narrow over this way, but it starts to get a little more serious. I think I looted out that nether portal as well. Yeah, wow. This was crazy over here. That was wild. Completely... all this stuff, it shouldn't grow back, I don't think, just because it was heavily skewered. And then the woodland mansion that took a direct hit, that was crazy. Could get some easy totems of undying. Wow, that tornado just ripped everything out of it. Imagine seeking shelter in the mansion and just all the walls are falling around. They're all falling around you as the tornado passes overhead. It would be wild. Up here would not have been fun either. Very cool. Wow. Look how like smooth all the grass blocks are. The tornado just sucked up all the grass. Yeah, pretty large. Pretty large. That was definitely, I think, a high risk day. Cool. Back out over the water. I actually think we have a little bit of tornado damage over here, if I'm not mistaken, from this tornado. Maybe a little bit. That shipwreck down there maybe was impacted, but let's see. Yep. Yeah, there's absolutely some scaring here, it looks like. Maybe that was just coarse dirt. Could have just been coarse dirt, too. Okay. Alright. So that island right there got skewered from... I think that was a separate episode entirely. A separate, high-risk day. Alright, back home. Yeah, we got our area kind of destroyed by the tornado, but that's okay. 4 creepers, really? 5 creepers. What did I do? Goodness. Coming for a landing, though. There we go. Yeah, what did I do with 5 creepers? How do I get out again? That's just not it. Don't even know how to get out of my plane. It's been so long. I gotta go around for a flyby. Fly around here. Why is this just Mob City over here? Alright. I'll fly a little bit away. Okay, yeah, we have all our trees here that are still growing. Little peninsula that we claimed. That is kind of nice. Could definitely do something with this whole island here. Okay, that spider is like right where I want to be. How do I get out? Oh, R. Thank you. Totally forgot. Would not have guessed that. Okay, it's hailing for some reason. I'll have to check radar here in a minute. Okay. Cool stuff. All these fences got taken out. All of the windows here got taken out. So we did sustain a pretty direct hit, actually. But we're back home now. Goodness, do I have, like, anything? Okay, high risk. Oh, peak risk in 2 minutes. That's cool. I'll sleep, though. Get these mobs out of here. Okay, peak risk is now. Gotcha. I'm gonna just take the radar out real quick. Doesn't look like anything's around. It's great. We did go to the nether, that's right. Okay, it's all coming back to me. And then this is our entire operation. Right, I did start construction on this. Okay, great. Got everything kind of refreshed now. Cannot come this way, villager. Alright, so let's put all this away. I'm gonna try to turn everything into wheat, and then maybe to go sell at some point. I might keep a water bucket on me, just because of the risk of getting thrown up into the sky. That's probably a good idea. That clock can go in there. Okay. So that maybe. Perfect. Any of the bookshelves or lecterns? No. So I'll probably do something with those in my own time. Such as put them in here. Mob drops. That and that. Okay, time to turn most of this into tradable goods. Oh yeah, we got so much of it. That is so good. And then obviously all of our melon seeds too. I think I'm going to take a risk and go plant them. I think I'm going to do it. And I think if I see a tornado's coming, I certainly may just pick them all up again. Not going to lie. Okay, we have a hurricane. I'll tell you the center's probably over that way. It's definitely the formation of a hurricane. Let's... Zombie! I gotta wall off this place. The neighborhood's getting dangerous. Let's go up here. Let's check out the winds. 20 miles per hour. Okay. To moderate risk, and the peak is now. 18 miles per hour. Just look disorganized, but still got that signature look. Cool. Let's go plant those melons. The more we can have growing sooner, the better. There we go. Nice. Let's put them all down. Cool. Alright, I think we have a fully stocked melon farm. That's nice, so we can all get all these up and growing. And we'll see what happens with that. Okay, next, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to build myself an airplane hangar. I think a lot of my operations are going to be underground. But something like a hangar is definitely going to have to be above ground because it's just really big. So I'll just get that up and crafting. What do we think? Man, I really wish one day that they add Storm Surge to this. This would be so elite if they had Storm Surge. Get this fence gate. Get that out of here. That would be crazy. Alright. So, I'm going to want a way to access this hangar, probably from underground. I'm not so sold on the idea of having things above ground. So, how do I want to do this? I just think I'm probably just going to have to make it above ground and live with it. That's okay. I don't mind. So let's get some materials going for how we want to build this thing. I'm going to probably build it out of my cobbled deep slate. It's not going to be a large hangar. It's not going to be crazy, but it is going to be of decent size. Basalt. Ooh, hold on a minute. What can I, let me PM weather basalt and see. Let's see. Basalt. 127. Guess what? You're not being used, unfortunately. That's alright. Bitumen block. Traffic craft. I actually might need this because I do plan on making some asphalt things. I think that'll be kind of fun. Cobblestone walls, maybe I'll grab a few of those. Okay. Cobble deep slate, going to be our main theme. So maybe some cobblestone too. Don't mind that. Anything else that is going to be strong and of use for us? Not much. Not much can withstand a tornado. Okay. We look good. Where is... Here we go. For the gravel, or the grass path, I should say. Okay, next up, I want to make some asphalt. Okay, gravel and bitumen. Okay, great. I tell you what, I got that part done. Gravel. Okay. Any more gravel in here? Didn't collect a ton of it. Alright, not a problem though. Okay, can I get a little bit more than that? There we go. And then, yeah, use some of this. Okay, that should be enough gravel for what I want. Next, I actually want a paint can. Paint bucket. Let's see. Gonna have to probably... That works. That works. And then surrounded by, it was some of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. First of all, let me put some of this away, though. Cluttering up my inventory. Nope. There we go. Okay. Need 4 of these. I can tell you what, this will most certainly be scooped up by a tornado once I build it. Just gonna say. Right off the bat. Episode... What episode is it? 18? Episode 18. Mark your calendar. I put it down. Instantly gonna get blown away. That is light gray. Do I even want light gray? Not quite sure. I kind of want white. But of course, one color I do not have. Do not have. What can get me... Oh, I know what could. Hold on. Yep. Let me cook. Hold on. Alright, villager. Did that on purpose, that guy. This can get me some white dye pretty quickly. I'll do 2 of this. There we go. Excellent. Thank you. Welcome aboard. The potatoes. What did we do to the potatoes, guys? Come on. Villagers, let's lock in here. This is a society. We replant after we harvest. Kind of sounds like it's a little windy outside, huh? Outer bands of some sort of storm. Can't wait for the next update to drop to this game, though. I don't know when it's gonna be, to be quite honest. I haven't seen too much in the way of updates in a good while. Hey, villager, where did you go? Oh, you're right there. Are you at least a useful villager? Oh, you kind of are. Another sharpness 2 sword I could grab to make sharpness 3. I don't know, I already have kind of all the books that I want. I have a sharpness 5 book? Really? Wow. Alright. What do I not have unbreaking on? I've got it all, basically. Okay. Unbreaking, sharpness. We'll do a little bit of mending as well. I did kind of want to see what enchants I could get on perhaps another sword, so maybe I can get like fire aspect or something. Sharpness 3. Ick. Ick, ick, ick. I'm good on that. Okay, let's go outside, although I do need paint brush. 1, 1, and 1. Hey, you got it. Let's see, 1. Got the 1 stick, just need the 1 feather. How do I not have a feather? Brother, what? I have no feathers. Fascinating. Alright, well the nearest chicken will have to do. Visibility's very low out here today. I wonder why. Okay, I'll grab this. That was a joke, by the way. I know why. Grab all of these melons, starting to get this process going. So the fact that I need a chicken now, one is never, ever gonna spawn anymore. Like, chicken spawns are no more in this world now that I need one. Not seeing too much. Did the tornado blow some fences away? Yep, that's exactly how all the sheep got out. What is that right there? Just another sheep. Tornado absolutely blew the roof off of this. And completely... probably completely put out the torches in our mine because of that water. Fascinating. Let's go up in this house. Maybe there's some lucky item for us now. Okay. Would also love to get maybe looting on this sword potentially. That would be kind of cool. Although no feather is kind of crazy, I will say. How do I not have a feather on me? Like, at all? In my inventory, nothing. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Probably sleep before I do anything, but too determined. Come on, chickens. Chickens are usually everywhere. And right now, it's the only animal that's not spawning. Like clockwork. Oh, there we go. I got one. Come here, sir. Now, you always drop feathers, so thank you. And thank you. Good. I thought they wouldn't spawn. Nice. Okay. We've got our feathers. Let's go back home. We can make our paintbrush, and then I'm going to start construction on the hangar. We got to have one. Too bad I can't get it like a garage door or something. That'd be cool. But at least just something to protect the plane from getting sucked up by the tornado. On 3 sides, anyway. Okay. So, got that. Let's do this, this, and this. Other way around. Paintbrush. Cool. Next, what I'm going to do, let's check the weather risk and see the radar real quick. Radar has us... Ooh, that's some flooding rains right there. That is some flooding rains. We've been getting a lot of hurricanes lately. Let's see if... well, let me change that. Let's see if the hurricane is well organized or not. I can tell you what category it is just by looking at it on radar. Let's see. Nah, it's a 1. Category 1 at best. Not very strong, but the rain bands are very, very strong. Rain bands are not messing around here. Alrighty. Make sure I don't get snuck up on. Villager, how did you get out? Are you the weaponsmith too? You are. Ooh, what a shame it'd be if you just, I don't know, somehow, ooh, I don't know, just like perished. Because you didn't really have good trades. Just, that would be crazy if you did, wouldn't it? Man, he ran along though, he's somewhere. Okay, take care of these guys. Don't care for the rotten flesh. Listen, alright, the villager, he didn't really have what I wanted, so I feel like it was justified, personally. Anyway. So now another villager will take his spot in the basement, and we can start trading with him, and hopefully he will have better sorts for us. Another zombie. Okay. I gotta kind of redo my yard here a little bit as well. I feel like I should. We'll take this time to maybe redo some things. The fences on top are kind of a little extra. Like, we obviously don't need them. If anything, I'd probably stack 2 cobblestone instead of using fences. But I don't just like the fences because you can see through them. Look at all the zombies coming out of the woodwork right now. What is going on? Let all of them just kind of sink in the water. Should honestly just make a moat. You know? Make a moat. See if they can even get over here. Because they all sink. Mobs sink now when they try to go into the water. Okay, guess not that guy. Well, he was able to just walk up the the sand. Alright. Cool. I'm just getting absolutely shot from every direction currently. Alright, I very well might install a moat around here. Just to keep monsters nearby, really. Be the judge of that. Yep, there is a monster nearby. Okay. Zombie, you're gonna come over here. Another zombie. Might as well come join the party, right? Let me go to bed before dealing with him. Goodness me. Oh, I made the achievement road worker. I don't know when I got that. Hey, come back here. Alright, a moat is certainly going to be taking place because this is ridiculous. This is quite honestly crazy. So I might just have a moat that runs all the way around, at least just my establishment, and then we'll maybe figure something out. So, yeah. You can see the skirring from this tornado is starting to leave. I need all the XP, so I am going to take some time to kill these guys. A bright, beautiful day. Never thought we'd get one of those. Hurricane is departing. Okay. First off, plane got damaged from hail, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to move the plane right here, so I can get some space to think a little bit. I do think I'm going to have the runway kind of up one level. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to do something like this. Build right over the tornado scar. Might need actually a little bit more runway space. Well, we're definitely going to need more runway space, but we're going to need more asphalt here. Okay. It's at least got to be... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do at least 7 wide. Yeah, more asphalt certainly going to have to be in the cards. Okay, not a problem. Let's get to it, maybe, once I dump some stuff off, perhaps. I'll put the paint bucket right here to remind myself. Ridiculous how many mobs are around here. Like, look at this. It's a graveyard. I might as well just open up a cemetery. Oh my goodness. Let's put that in there. Okay. Yeah, tell you what. Let's do that in there. No other seeds. Cool. Okay. Mob drops. This. No, not that. This. This and this. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye to that. Might actually keep the fence gate on me, though. Might actually do that. Everything else, though, is going to go. And especially, we'll put those two. Okay, great. Alrighty. Let's get to work on trying to find some gravel. Clean up the place a little bit. You know what? It doesn't even matter. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go into the mine, because I'm sure the mine has... I don't know, maybe what I need. Let's go see if we run into gravel. Get my torch out. I do have the zoom mod. Kind of forgot about that. That's kind of nice. Come on, you always run into gravel in a cave. Always. Perfect. Do it right here. Just about. That way when this all falls, it'll be instantly broken. Look at that. Some easy gravel right there. Okay. Put that there for light. Cool. What the heck, man? Do it to be easy, and then I just defy logic. I guess technically this is also defying logic by using a torch to break gravel. Alright, how much gravel do I have? 48. I think it's gonna require a little more than that. Let's open this place up a little bit. I'm too good at it. I keep replacing it so fast that it doesn't register. do this. Cobblestone, too, is what I'm going to need to build the hangar, so... Gathering up those blocks to make room is also inadvertently helpful. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright. Break that. Break that. I'm gonna break that. Excellent. Cool. Do that. Break all this. Making progress. Making progress. Good progress. There we go. Okay, let's do a gravel check. See how much I got. A stack, 2 stacks and a half. I kind of think that's good. That's a good start anyway. I know I'm probably going to need more for any future projects that I want that involves gravel. I'm going to grab this iron. Can never have enough of it. There we go. Yeah, probably going to need more gravel for future projects, but I do think for right now we're probably fine. Okay. Do another check. We'll stop at 3 stacks. We'll just do this little square and then we'll get going. We'll turn all this into asphalt and we'll build that hangar. That'll be a nice addition to the area. Okay, all good. Stack, 3 stacks and 10. I think that's perfect. Let's get back. We have more than enough bitumen, but I do think I am going to mine a little bit more of it. We had a little bit more up here. We'll grab it. Might as well. This is a lot of it, actually. What the heck? Here's gravel. Always count on the gravel. Okay, that's fine. Just leave that little bit. We gotta put that in there, and we'll grab this. There we go. No bitumen left behind. How are we looking in the sky today? I got some convective activity, some showers over that way. We're good, though. Let's put this down. Right there. Let me remember how to make it. Hold on, don't tell me. Oh, goodness. First try. Excellent. Alright, we're going to have to take the plane on this, though, and just make sure that it is an appropriate width. If not, I'll probably just obviously make it longer. Gonna probably make the runway at least this long. Probably gonna have to be longer. There we go. Okay. Hello, plane. Let's go take a very quick flyer on. So when I come into land, I would like to maybe approach from this side, line up nice and easy, and I can just gently bring myself down like this. Okay, gonna have to probably be 10 blocks in width. What do we think about that? I don't know. Let me center the plane. Do one on this side, and then I'll do another on this side. I think that's long enough. It's just a very, very small airstrip, but this works. Yeah, I think this is gonna be fine. Just like so. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's just barely good. Just barely. If it's any bigger, we need it any bigger, we can always just play it by ear and see. I can always make it bigger. Okay. There. Put that there. Got a lot of blocks to use, which is nice. Got a lot of sand. Gonna have some blocks just kind of paralleling the whole thing like this here. Let me dig these up and replace it with sand. Trying to keep everything looking like it belongs, at least, right? Alright, so the whole, the hangar I think is going to be, we'll start it right here. So this is the foundation for it. Probably does need to be at least like maybe a little tiny bit bigger, but I don't want it too big because then the tornado's probably going to have a fairly easy time destroying it. So I tell you what, the first block around is going to be cobblestone just for some interesting design. And then it's all going to be, the rest is just going to be deep slate. Good. Alright, I had more blocks that were around here. There we go. All this needs to be filled in. Cool. Okay, this area, though, does not need to be filled in. So I'll just run across like this here real quick. Gonna make some more gravel. How does the gravel go again? I think it's like that. Yes, first try. Cool. Pick this up. And we will fill the rest in here. It's going to look good, especially with the paint, too. I think it's going to look pretty nice. We'll paint, like, arrows on the ground or something, make it look like people actually inhabit this place. There we go, to start. Perfect. Let's fill the rest in here. Yeah, this looks good. I'm liking it already. The approach, though, the approaching area might have to be... This whole area might have to be kind of trimmed down a little bit. Just so we don't... I guess it'd be okay, though. I kind of think it'd be alright. Oh, I'm about to start construction on this moat real quick right now. It's mainly just because, though, the zombies and such, they're all spawning because the tornado blew away all the torches. That's the only reason. We did a good job lighting it all up, but it's just a tornado that took literally everything from us in terms of torches. But I think to just keep everything, like, lit up easier, I might just make a moat. That way we can light up the whole area better. Kill him. I'll finish it up. There we go. Okay. This is a good start. I like this. Let's maybe... All these mobs kind of try to figure it out. Got an enchanted shovel. You want to drop it? Oh my goodness, he did drop it. Wow. Efficiency too. Take it, I guess. We'll do... This is 2 blocks here. Makes this 3 blocks tall in total. Can probably get away with 3. And then some sort of roof. Probably on the upper slab, though, so we'll put another block here and then make this slab. How do I feel about that? Not very good. Hold on. I think it needs to be one more up. At least. And then we'll... Okay, how do we feel about that? That is probably good. I'm going to say that's probably good. So let's build this part up a little bit. I did bring my crafting table up here. That is awesome for me. 42. There we go. 48 could work. So then I'll have the roof like this. The roof is almost the important part because if there's any holes in the roof, then we get sucked out. So having a deep slate roof that can withstand like 100 and... What was the final verdict on deep slate? Was it 172 miles an hour? I don't really care to check right now, but I do think it was somewhere in that vicinity. So it's going to take a very, very strong EF4 tornado or a powerful Category 5 to rip the roof off of this. So we should be good. I mean, no different than our bunker right there, you know? Okay. This is good. I like this. I'll put 2 torches up here. I'll put another 2 on this side. Yeah, I like it. That is, yeah, that's cool. That's real cool. Do something like that too to make it a little bit more of like an entrance. Excellent. All right. I did keep lanterns on me for a reason though. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. Let's fly this into here. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Gonna move it like that. Oh, this fits the plane perfectly too. That is great. Okay, so I think the challenge is just gonna be probably to find, because if the tornadoes come in like on this side, this plane is gonna get ripped out of here. But at least it is a little bit more secure now with everything that we did. I could build some sort of redstone. I'm not the greatest person with redstone. I'm not gonna lie. That's not what I needed. But thanks anyway. Not the greatest person with redstone, but I can certainly try to figure it out. Wouldn't be a problem, really. Okay, I did this just because dirt under here I could use. Great. Where's this dirt? Let's put a thin layer right here so I can do this. Okay, this kind of works. There we go. Nah, what the heck. Alright, I have a little bit of extra blocks left over for this side. What do I think about that? I think that's nice. I think I'm probably going to have the path, though, like right here. We'll have it, like, staggered a little bit, but I think this is a great start. Let me... Since I'm going to be... Oh, you know what? I totally could do something here. Hold on a minute. Hold on. The creativity's running a little wild right now. The gears are turning. The gears are turning. Something like that. And then... Yeah, there we go. So then that'll force everything to kind of be like that. And then I'll replace it all. Cool. That's nice. And then I probably... Do I want some water on this side? Do I want water, like, on both sides here? I kind of think I do, and I actually kind of think I'm going to do a little bit of terraforming of this area. What do we think about that? I think it's a go. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this too tall so any mobs can't get up. And let me do... Okay, I see. So I can't really be breaking that. But I can be stacking like that. Okay. Just trying to evaluate. Let me go grab some dirt, because dirt always kind of seems like something I don't have. Start with that. The eventual goal is to fix up this village, but not right now. Look at all of the melons that we have. This is nice and peaceful. Hey, you know what mod I might install, actually, by the way? I might install Serene Seasons. I might get that in here, just so we can maybe, like, play around with a lot of the temperature variations. You know, snow, slower crop growth for the different types of seasons. Can you get off of my melon farm? Thank you. Yeah, I very well might install Serene Seasons. It's another kind of hefty mod, but I think that would make our experience a lot more fun. And I think it's going to go off of what day we're on in game, so it's not like we're going to be starting right in summer. I actually think, what day is it? Day 77? We actually might be in early fall. I'm not quite sure. I don't play around with Serene Seasons too much. But, okay, let's eat up. Alright, and then put some of this gravel away. I don't need it right now. Good to have, though. All the dirt, and I'll even grab some sand. Good. I took all those and never did anything with them. Let's do something with it right now. That's a basic, nice sword right there. Great. Don't know why I waited so long to do that, but alas, right? Alas. And then I'll put the shovel in there. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. I think actually that's probably a pretty fair place to end. In the next episode, I'm going to come back with Serene Seasons, I think. And we'll play around with that. And we'll also probably do some more work on the hangar. Actually, I know we'll do more work on the hangar. So in the next episode, you'll see us probably with a fall type of look. What is going on there? That's a tornado. Cool. We'll see the details on that in the next episode, and we'll work on this. And we're going to do some more terraforming, put a moat around this place to ensure that we do not get bothered again by the unwanted mob. So if y'all made it this far, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.